So I'm Angie Winks, founder of PTSD Dogs Australia. It's a very personal cause for me, created out of sheer or dire need because of my husband, Roger, who's a veteran. So my husband has PTSD, has also had has spinal reconstruction to allow him to walk, and an artificial knee, all due to his service in the Air Force. A few years ago, he shared his exit strategy with me, and we had been trying to get him a dog for quite some time, and the backlog of people, veterans, needing a dog and needing help. Being the person that I am, I created PTSD Dogs Australia. I said, I can't let you take your own life.
Yeah, I'm Roger. I did 14 years in the Air Force.
My name's Laurie Kadernack. I joined the Army in '94 when I was 17.
I was a photographer in the Air Force. That was the cause of my PTSD. While I was there, I got some injuries as well. So I got an artificial knee, I had major spinal reconstruction.
Served in one area for most of that time, for about 12 years. Deployed to Timor when it first started. Through that time, I've had basically destroyed my body physically through the rigours of Army life. Eventually my spine, the discs bulged, pushed on a nerve, sciatic nerve down my legs, and I basically couldn't walk for 6 months.
With my PTSD, I get what they call dissociative seizures, which to look at me, you would think I was having an epileptic fit, but it's not. It's totally unrelated to epilepsy.
I've actually been diagnosed with secondary PTSD. It's caused because we are so hypervigilant. As a partner, I'm so aware of what triggers Roger. Situations happen and I'm aware of the triggers and words or phrases that trigger Roger to an episode. So I'm hypervigilant myself to protect him.
I'd been looking for a dog for 4 years and we just weren't having any success. My psychiatrist suggested that a dog would help me a great deal. I couldn't get one. We were told it'd be years before I could get one, $40,000 with no guarantees. So I'd had enough, so I'd made plans that I was going to end it all. So Rosie can pick up the chemical changes in me, and she'll warn me that I'm going to have a seizure, so I can sit down or lay down so that I don't fall down.
3 women did all the paperwork and spoke to people. Before we knew it, we had it Australia-wide. We started talking to shelters about what our vision was of rescuing dogs who rescued humans, and that wasn't initially our saying, but people kept saying, it's like, you're rescuing dogs and we're going to teach the dogs to rescue the humans. How awesome is that?
Hi, my name's Sue. My husband and I had retired a few years ago and moved up to Mapleton on the Sunshine Coast, and we were just looking for some way to participate in the community because we'd moved from Sydney. And one day we were visiting your Monday markets and came across this organisation, PTSD Dogs Australia, and we're both dog lovers. Added to that, we've both, within our families, had witnessed people who are experiencing post-traumatic stress disorder. So the two seemed to be a really good fit for us. We decided that we would like to be foster carers and look after the dogs in the time between when they were received into the organisation and when they were placed with permanent handlers.
To other veterans and first responders out there, especially if you're struggling for a direction in your life, because as you discharge, and if you don't want to leave and you're made to leave because of physical injuries, it can be hard to know where to go after that. Having a dog with you, one, you have to physically look after the dog. So it gives you a purpose in life, and the reward that you get out of having a dog and it's a lot of work, but the reward you get is just complete unconditional love.
I really can't recommend dogs highly enough. Rosie certainly saved my life. She's the reason I get out of bed every morning. She gives me purpose.